Hi, Debbie here. Well, I put together 5 trim bags that I'm going to be asking $10 shipped. It's going to be PayPal, friends and family, US only. And I have them numbered because they're not all exactly the same. So let me show you what's in each little envelope. So this is going to be number 1. So I'm just going to take everything out so we can get an idea of what I put in number 1. Number 1 is mainly going to be this type of a trim. I don't know if this is a certain brand that makes this kind, but it's going to be basically this type of a trim. So it's going to be this. And then here's this one. There's this. Get that out so you can see that. Yeah, it's this way. There's this one. And then there's this piece. And get that opened. It goes this way. So you can get an idea what I'm talking about. It's that piece. There's this. And there's this one. So that's what's going to be in envelope number 1. I know I'm also using a new camera today, so I'm going to see how that turns out because I've been using our good home camera for my videos, and it's like, okay, I need to get my own camera. So I just got not a cheapy camera, but it's cheaper than the one that I was using, and so we'll see how these turn out. Well, this is going to be envelope number 2. So I pulled everything out, so let me show you. You're going to get this one. This one seems to have like more of a orange and green colors in that, where the other one had mostly white. So there's that. There's this one. There's this. This one's a yellow. I'm not sure if that yellow is showing up all right because it's a real pale yellow. And there's this one. It looks like this. There's this one. Green. And this is just a big piece of lace. And it's almost like a moss green. And we have this little dangly trim here. Oops. Some of this one. Oh. Nice if I show you the right way around. And there's this. There's this trim. There's this. There's this one. I'm not even sure what color this is. This looks like it might have been hand dyed. There's this little trim here. There's this one. There's this cotton trim. This one. I keep seeing this little flower pop up on my view thing here. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know if I'm getting too close or I'm not close enough or what. But anyway, that was number 2. Number 3. Let's see what's in number 3. So I'll pull everything out of number 3. So number 3, we have this trim. This one here. And then there's this one. Let me wrap that one back up. Yeah, and you should be getting most of these at least a yard. Some might be a little bit like a half a yard, but at least a yard. There's this one. And some 2 yards. I just don't know which one's off the top of my head. There's this one. See this one, there's a lot in this one. Looks like that. And there's this is a cotton leaf trim. And there's this one. Piece of this. I'm just kind of stuffing them in there. I was trying to get in as much as I could in an envelope. So that's what I was trying to do. Trying to get as much in there as I could. So they're kind of like this. And since it's just trim, it's not going to get hurt being pushed in there. I have this one stray red piece that's going in there. So that was number 3. Number 4. What's number 4? Number 4. Number 4 is going to have this big piece of lace in there. Then we have this piece. I don't know if you can see that very well. There you go. That. So that one looks like. There's this one. You can thread ribbon through that. A nice size piece of ribbon too. And this one, this is nice to cut. You can just cut right down the middle and actually get 2 for that one. Then we have this gathered trim. There's this one. There's this. This is nice too to cut right down the middle. There's this one. This one actually is elastic. This is a piece from one of my mini album projects. Here's a piece here. What's this? Which way does that go? This way. Yeah, this one was at the bottom of the box, so this one's probably going to need to be pressed flat if you use it. And there's this. Definitely cut this one down the middle too. And there's this one here. There's a real narrow one, just a little piece of that one. There's a lot of this one. There's this. And then there's this one here that actually is in a, comes in a little sleeve, I guess for protection. So that's going to go in there. So that's number 4. And And number 5. So this is going to be number 5. So it looks like number 5 is going to be like mostly pink and blue, it looks like. So then we've got this trim. Got this little piece of dangle trim. Little sequin. No, this isn't lace trim, but it was in with the trim, so I'm going to go ahead and just put that in with it. We've got some of this, it's almost like a wool trim with little dangles like this. There's this one. There's some of this in pink. Here's one of this one, which is pink. Piece of this. Violet trim. Here's another one like this. Some pink ribbon going through. There's a piece. It's just a little piece of that one. So I've managed to get quite a bit in these bags, envelopes rather. And so yeah. And here's this one. Looks like that. And this one looks like it was probably avocado dyed. And there's this. Very sparkly. Got that metallic thread running through. Then we have this piece of blue. Well, we have this piece of lace that's got the blue trim on both sides. It's a nice pretty piece of that. There's this one. There's this with the blue ribbon going through. And this one right here. Just like that. So that's what I have. I have only 5. And since I only have 5, I'm only going to let you pick one for now. I mean, sometimes I know you like to say, well, I like 2, but since I only have 5, I like to give at least 5 people a chance to get one. If they don't go by the end of the day, then I'll contact you and say, yes, you can have another, you can have another one if you still want it. So like I said, it's going to be PayPal, friends and family, U.S. only, $10 shipped. My email will be in the description box below where you need to contact me to get my PayPal information. My email is not my PayPal, so you have to contact me to get that. And I do like payment within at least 30 minutes. If not, then I'm just going to go to the next person. So if I have 5, and like I said, it's going to be $10 shipped.